In the last episode, we were eliminated from the playoffs. Houston beat us 3-2 in the ALDS. Houston then ended up losing to the New York Yankees 4-1, so the Yankees made it to the World Series on the AL side. On the NL side, Washington was able to beat Milwaukee after Milwaukee beat the Dodgers. Washington takes a 3-1 lead going into the World Series. In this episode, we are going to finish up the whole playoffs. We are going to see who comes away as World Series champions. You do need to win 4 games to win it all, so Washington 1 game away and the Yankees facing elimination. So we are going to find out who's going to win the World Series for the 2019 season. Comment down below who you think is going to win.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals.
Let's get this game underway. Washington scoring first in the bottom of the first with a single from Adams. Coming back in the second inning, a walk to Torres, Sanchez striking out. I want to tell you, both of these teams very, very, very good. Yankees actually came from behind to beat Boston to continue on, and then they 4-1 routed Houston. So Yankees not out of it yet, even though they are down 3-1 in the series. They're always in all games. Single by Andujar, not able to get that run in from third. So the Yankees still at a 0 spot. A single by Defoe. Soto playing very, very well in the World Series. Young player. I'm actually surprised Washington even made it to begin with. Washington, not necessarily the biggest game, scoring team, but somehow they're up 3-1 in the series. Here comes the Yankees back in the top of the fourth, taking 2 runs in the top of the fourth, so they're up 2-1. Another run while the pitcher with the single, so 3-2 is now the score with Suzuki hitting a solo home run. Robles and Eaton both with a single, trying to get another run on the board in the bottom of the fourth, not able to do so. So solo home run by Judge in the fifth, giving the Yankees a 4-2 lead. Again, the Yankees are never out of it with that high, potent offense. Washington actually has 9 hits right now. So they're getting hits, they're just not getting runners in. Some new pitchers in the game. Hicks going to stay on first. Another pitching change for the Yankees. Zach Britton in, going to shut down the 7th. Going into the later innings. Bottom of the 8th, Aroldis Chapman in. Now waiting for Aroldis Chapman to bat. They're going to do a pitching change on Washington's side. Also, Matthew going to get in with a single. Nothing happening in the 9th. Coming in is Chad Green to save it. A single, another single to Zimmerman. Can they come back? Again, third, a double does score 1, but not another one. A walk. Can Matt Adams tie it up or win it? He cannot, and the Washington Nationals going to get beat by the Yankees in Game 5. We go to Game 6 with the Yankees behind 2-3 in the series.
Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next.
So the last two games, if we go to the next game, are in Yankee Stadium. So the Yankees are home. Scherzer on the mound for the Yankees, giving up a single and a walk in the first. No score there. Brian Dozier going to change that with a solo home run in the second inning. So 1-0. Washington has the lead already. Paxton is on the mound for the Yankees, hoping to pick up a victory here. Stanton, a single, a double by Andujar, going to score 2 for the Yankees again. Those are the middle of the lineup for the Yankees, scoring runs when needed. Single by the pitcher is going to be the only single in the top of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth, scoring another run is New York. They leave the bases loaded, so more potential runs left on the board. Scherzer finally taken out for Glover. End of sixth inning, going to the seventh. No runs in the top of the seventh, but the bottom of the seventh, Judge hitting a solo home run. Stanton walk, a double by Torres. Sanchez a walk, 4-1 is the lead going into the later innings. Chapman again in the eighth inning. Let's see if he can shut it down. A walk to Eaton and an error. Soto is on first base. Pitchy change. Not able to get those runs in. Rosenthal giving up a solo home run. 5-1 is your lead. The Yankees look like they're going to pull this one out, and they do. So just like that, the Yankees win 5-1, making the series tied at 3-3. We will go to Game 7, the elimination game, to see who wins it all.
They don't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series, exclusively on MLB Network. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series, between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next.
So the winner of this game will take home the World Series in 2019. Tanaka taking the mound for the Yankees. Strasburg taking the mound for the Washington Nationals. And I got to be honest with you, this is going to be a crazy game. This is the elimination game. Whoever wins this will win it all. Starting out the first inning, bases loaded, 1 out with 2 singles by Defoe and Rendon. Soto getting a walk. Tanaka already struggling. Gonna get out of it with a double play, huge double play. Gets them out of the first inning with the bases loaded. New York still looking for their first hit against Strasburg. Tanaka in the third with a ground out, a strikeout, another strikeout. A walk to Sanchez. Still looking for their first hit is New York. Going to the fourth, they get their first hit by Taylor. A double, so already in good position. 0 outs in the bottom of the fourth. A single by Andujar, going to get their runner in from second. So Taylor scores on that, getting the score to 1-0. Going to the fifth, still nothing happening. Sanchez going to add to the lead with a solo homer there. 2-0. Washington struggling after the first inning. They're struggling to get anybody on base. Tanaka has found his groove. 2 strikeouts, a single, and a ground out. Going to get him out of the seventh. A walk, and a single by Voit is going to allow another run in. A walk to Taylor, a ground out is going to score another run, so 4-0. It looks like New York might go ahead and win this one. Still no runs scored by the Washington Nationals. This is what I told you. They struggle to score at points. Top of the ninth, 0 outs, a guy on first and third. They do score a run here. Second and first. With no outs, they have a chance to come back and win this. A double play hurts there. Robles going to come in. Let's see how he does. 0-1 count. Robles going to get a hit. Going to be a foul to the first baseman side. Looks like this might be it. 0-2 count. The pitch is coming. And a strikeout. He lets it go right down the middle. And the New York Yankees are your World Series champions in 2019.
Nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
So the 2019 champions are the Yankees. They beat the Nationals after being down 3-1 in the series. They came back and won the series 4-3. So congrats to the Yankees. And the next episode will be us starting after the postseason, so make sure you guys stick around for that. If you guys like this episode, if you're happy the New York Yankees won it all, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below, let me know how you thought the season went. Us losing in the first round in the ALDS, definitely falling short of season expectations. Till next time, Slacker out.